We are in a startup gold rush era where small companies are growing at an unprecedented rate due to the fast cycle of innovation and exponential adoption of new technologies like artificial intelligence, AI, in the market. According to the complete list of unicorn companies published by CB Insights, there are more than 700 unicorns around the world as of July 2021. Popular former unicorns include Airbnb, Facebook, and Google, now large corporations themselves. Venture capital activity exploded to new highs in Q2 '21, with worldwide funding jumping 157% compared to Q2 '20. In the next decade, the term unicorn will likely get replaced by decacorn, a company valued at over $10 billion, and eventually by hectocorn, a company valued at over $100 billion. SpaceX and Stripe are two recent examples of startups that have achieved the hectocorn status as private companies. A key broader market-level impact driven by startups is that they create technologies that shift the mindset of customers. The same customers then expect a similar level of technology development and velocity of innovation from big companies too. This is typically hard for a large company to achieve. With startups growing so well, large companies need to reinvent themselves to stay competitive and attract customers. To do this, corporations are adopting various innovation models to improve R&D and production capabilities. The closed-door innovation model has worked for only a few corporations in the United States consistently for decades, for example, Apple. Most corporations struggle to find the next big disruption internally. They are primarily tweaking the product, or at best, entering adjacent markets, that gave them the initial success. There are several reasons for the lack of sustained innovation in big companies, the most prominent ones being rewarding mechanism tied only to success instead of failure being worn as a badge, lack of risk-taking, decision-making embroiled in the hierarchy, and mindset of the workforce being like employees rather than self-driven founders. Hence, larger companies lose their way because they were thinking too much inside the walls versus outside, which is the easiest way to get out-innovated. To solve this problem, corporations are increasingly looking externally for sources of innovation to complement their internal efforts. Hence, they are adopting strategies like venture capital investing and open-door innovation to increase the pace of business. Let's look at these innovation models that corporations utilize to expand their business horizons. One of the common strategies companies adopt is the open innovation policy. It entails developing internal as well as external ideas to spur a firm's innovation. To enable this, the firms organize an innovation team internally or hire a new team with experience in driving such innovation projects.